he whispered in her ear. Kathy's face lit up with interest. Later, Wu Chen walked into a narrow alley with his supplies, playing the role of bait. "Oh, there are supplies here. Great, finally, I have something to eat. No more fighting or starving." From behind, a group of men armed with weapons surrounded him. He turned to find 4 thugs blocking his exit. "Hand over your supplies," one of them said. "Be nice, and you'll be fine. Resist, and you'll be rewarded with a beating." Suddenly, their bags were snatched. Kathy had made a swift grab and run, taking all 3 bags. One of the thugs caught her. "You think you can escape me twice?" Kathy quickly threw the bags behind her. "Wu Chen, catch!" Wu Chen played the hero. "Let her go. You want supplies? Injuring others isn't the goal of the game." He threw his own bags on the ground. "Let her go, and I'll give you all these." The thug, weighing his options, chose the supplies. "Girls are temporary. Food is eternal." He released Kathy and ran off with the bags. Later, Wu Chen took Kathy back to his room. She was still angry. "Damn it, that was so close." Wu Chen smiled and opened his jacket. "Don't worry, look, isn't this what we need? I didn't have enough time to grab everything, but this is enough." Kathy, impressed by his quick thinking and heroism, found herself attracted to him. Without hesitation, she pushed him down. "You've saved me twice, and you're even faster than me. I think I need to understand you better." Wu Chen understood her intentions. "That depends on your skills." Then, they closed the door, the atmosphere heating up. They slowly undressed and intimate touches. The scene inside contrasted sharply with the chaos outside, where players were fighting fiercely for supplies, some even losing their lives. Wu Chen, however, was struggling with a beautiful woman. They continued like this until the 5th day, when the organizer announced, "Wu Chen and Kathy have passed." After completing the 2nd game, besides Kathy and Wu Chen, 2 other young men had also passed and entered a designated resting room. The other men quickly rushed to the table and devoured the food, having not eaten properly in days and having had to fight intensely. Kathy turned and said, "Compared to eating, I'd rather take a clean bath." "That's more comfortable." Wu Chen smiled. "All right, I'll wait for you." Later, Kathy entered the bathroom, enjoying the warm water and contemplating the next round. "Could I handle the next game without Wu Chen?" After the break, the 4 went out to prepare for the next round. The manager announced, "Break time is over. Listen carefully to the rules of the final round. This time, the rules are simpler. It's a free-for-all, no rules fight. Only one person can win. In a moment, the matchups will be random." The blonde man pondered. After 5 days of fighting for supplies, they suddenly provide unlimited food and amenities. It's suspicious. That food might be our last meal. Later, the lead board displayed the matchups. Wu Chen versus Blackman, Kathy versus Donan. The manager said, "The matches can now begin. Everyone, start. This is your time to shine." Blackman had been waiting for this moment. He harbored a grudge against Wu Chen and Kathy from the previous days. "Now, you have no escape. Only one can win. After I deal with you, I'll take care of that girl." On the other side, Donan was thrilled to be matched with Kathy. "I won't go easy on a beautiful woman." Kathy's face turned serious. "It's over. A one-on-one direct confrontation. Just as I predicted. This is going to be difficult." Donan assumed a fighting stance. "What's wrong? Scared?" Meanwhile, Wu Xian's opponent charged with powerful punches. Wu Chen effortlessly dodged, taking the opportunity to advise Kathy, "Kathy, focus all your strength and kick him." Kathy unleashed a powerful kick, sending Donan flying and knocking him out. Wu Chen chose not to counterattack, instead absorbing Blackman's punches to gauge his fighting strength. He chuckled. He survived to the final round by starving himself. He retaliated by eating a lot in the break. His current stamina is like a piece of paper. Kathy, seeing Donan on the ground, wondered, "Is that it?" She couldn't believe it was so easy. Blackman roared, "You still have time to worrying about others. I'll tear you apart." He threw a punch, easily dodged by Wu Chen. "There's plenty of time. Hit me if you can." Wu Chen began his counterattack, landing a dozen punches in seconds. Blackman, enraged, tried to retaliate, but was dodged and countered again. Seeing Blackman clutching his stomach, Wu Chen unleashed a flurry of punches to his abdomen. Kathy, stunned, watched Wu Chen's fighting prowess. His strikes were lightning fast. The manager watched the fight with excitement, blood splattering everywhere. Before the final blow, Wu Chen took a punch to the stomach, but he had already beaten Blackman to the point of exhaustion. Both men collapsed, unconscious. Kathy rushed to Wu Chen's side, worried. The manager raised Kathy's hand. "I've seen many people, but this is the luckiest person ever. Not just once, but many times. The champion of the game is Kathy." Later, the losers were loaded onto a cart. One masked man said, "Why do we need so many? These losers are from the bottom of society, hoping to change their lives through the game." The other replied, "Their lives are already ruined. There's no difference between choosing a miserable life or becoming entertainment or organ donors for the rich and powerful." Wu Chen, who had been observing, heard their conversation. "To avoid fighting Kathy, I had to pretend to be unconscious." The men began checking the unconscious participants' health. Some of them seemed to be in good physical condition. One said, "Take them to the operating room." Suddenly, Blackman woke up, enraged. "What the hell are you doing? Harvesting organs? You want one of my kidneys?" The men were surprised. How did he wake up so fast? They attacked him, but he easily overpowered them. Wu Chen, looking for the quickest way to get information, picked up a wooden stick. Reinforcements arrived, dozens of them. "Hurry up, surrender, you're surrounded." Blackman asked, "I don't know the specifics, but I saw you took their hard drive." "I'll expose their illegal activities," Wu Chen replied. "Really? Then expose these scumbags to the law. Take it and escape. I'll handle them." This Blackman, though brutal, is still a good guy. He bravely charged into the enemy's encirclement, punching them down. "Be careful not to damage their organs or eyeballs," one of the men in purple shouted. "Otherwise, they're useless for harvesting." Split into two teams, chase the one who escaped. Wu Chen, trying to find a way out, found all the doors locked. "Damn it, it's a dead end." Suddenly, Kathy called out from the ceiling, "Here, Wu Chen." She reached out her hand. "Kathy, you're truly my lucky star." After escaping, they embraced and kissed passionately. "The data has been copied," Kathy said. "Keep the hard drive as a souvenir." "I don't know if we'll meet again in the future. If you want," he replied. Before they could finish, Kathy cried out, an arrow piercing her leg. A man with a crossbow in one hand and a subdued Blackman in the other laughed. "You want to escape? Dream on." Seeing Kathy injured, Wu Chen's anger flared. He charged, swiftly dealing with the remaining men. Moments later, the police arrived. Giotto rushed out of a car. "Wu Chen, stop. If you kill him, the people behind him will escape. Let the law handle them. They won't get away." Wu Chen calmed down. The man, terrified, was relieved to have survived. The police took control of the scene, arresting everyone from the organization. "Quickly, take the two injured people to the New York City General Hospital," Giotto ordered.